We are the robots. We are the robots.
Hello, this is a little video on hunting bots, the most despised of all World of Tanks players, so that we may evict them from our beloved game. Now, this is a standard game. I'm in a battle, and the two bots we're going to encounter are the two Tiger Ps here. See, I've spun there. Now, I just ran alongside one here just to realise how big the Panzer III-4 actually is. But, yes, you can see there, it's a fairly large tank. And now, I don't suspect at this point he's going around like everyone else. He's happily driving away, but he's driving to a sniping position. And his teammate is going with them. They're not even platoon mates, which is surprising. But they head up to the sniping position, which is a bit odd given their top tier heavies. And let's speed things up. Now, this works in their favour of just being stupid players. An ELC AMX appears. I leave it to them. But then he starts to get past, so I think, uh-oh, let's go back and head him off. He's not going to get to the arty, that's behind me up in the castle, so let's shoot ineffectually at him for a bit. Hooray for German accuracy. And one of the Tiger Ps kills him. No mean feat for any players. You can see there, my amazingly accurate gun was struggling to hit him. Anyway, now the arty sets up there, and I'm a bit worried about the absence of the frontline heavies, but the Leopards scouted ahead of me, so I think, ooh goody, I may as well push up. But please note the Tiger Ps are staying put. It could just be the mark of an incredibly stupid player, but yes, I'm really not enjoying going to be frontline brawler in a tier 7 battle, but I've got to do it. So, but I'm not going to go quietly, so I'm going to yell at them a bit in chat. So I flag one of them up, yell at him to follow me, as you do. I really need to set that to a shortcut key. And then, I think just in case, because I'm wondering are they bots or not, I'll give them a little message in chat. So I do. Anyway, now some of you are probably thinking, just moving up here, isn't botting impossible? Now hacking's impossible in World of Tanks because all the calculations, does my shell penetrate, are done on the wargaming servers themselves. Whereas when they send information to your computer, you can then send whatever you want back effectively. I mean, obviously it has to be within the game parameters, but you can create a program that will automatically drive your tank to certain points on the map, and if you're good, tell it to shoot at stuff. But it's fairly complicated. You have to be able to correctly mimic the data what the game is sending to wargaming, which means of course de-encrypting some of it. But anyway, so it is technically possible. Now I've yelled at them, and you can see they've both moved up to the castle. So at this point I've thought, ooh, that's good. They're moving up. They'll be going around the centre shortly, and now I've got involved with fighting some stuff, so I'm ignoring them for the moment. But as you can see, they've just moved into the centre and set up in camping positions, just in a slightly more advanced position. If this was a standard battle, fair enough. I mean, in this situation, they might save the game by defending our cap point, but they're not going to because they're bots, and this is an assault battle. Anyway, we're losing this battle, so I have to go around and help our tanks in the middle. We've pushed through, but we can't. Lacking two top tier heavies, we're just lacking the oomph to push through them. So I go charging, and at this point I've sort of stopped caring. I'm just trying to do as much damage as I can before the inevitable happens. Like killing this noob of a Tiger P driver. I think he is just a noob, not a bot. Anyway, then I get nailed by an AT2 I haven't seen, and the end comes quickly. Yeah, I don't use my repair kit for some reason. Don't know why. It's possibly the first battle I'd ever have with it on. But anyway. Now, I then go back to the Tiger Ps to see what they're doing, and they're still here. And now, I'm still not 100%, so I'm asking them, are you bots? What are you doing? Why are you still there? Somebody else has picked up on them. Congratulations, campers! And they're sitting there, they're happily sticking their guns straight at targets they can't see, and trying to go for shots. I think the one on the right just took a shot that he couldn't make. And now this one's nicely reversing backwards, but oh no, he turns himself. Thinks at least he knows to get his frontal armour in towards the enemy. And they go into battle. Now, I'm still unsure here, so that T-29 is going to disappear in a second. And when it reappears, they're going to shoot at it. And now, in order to damage a tank, you have to aim at weak spots usually. There are very few tanks you can shoot through the upper glacis or turret front with impunity. And we all, even subconsciously, have a friend who realised he was doing it on TF2, aiming for the lower glacis plate on man versus machine. So now here's another little quirk here. They've started turning their turrets to point at where the tanks used to be and then randomly moving them back and forth like radar scanners. I don't know why. I really don't know why. But there you go. Just a little quirk there. Anyway, now in order to do constant damage without aiming at weak spots, you have to use high explosive ammo because most of your shots are going to hit their heaviest armour. And so they're firing here, they're missing. Hooray for auto aim. And this T-29 is a bit road. There you go, that's a high explosive shell. They're using high explosive ammo, which for me was the clincher to whether or not these guys are bots or not. Now the one on the right has done a bit of peekaboo there. Not sure what that's all about because it didn't work because the T-29 isn't in direction, he's not even aiming at him. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm telling everyone report them as bots. Oop, another little bit of wiggly waggly from the Tiger P. He could just be a noob that doesn't know about right clicking, but he's not. So there we go, a bit more high explosive. Look, the timer's counting down to 0 now. They still do nothing, but the one on the right, now, he sets off. See, this one here is just about to get murdered by the scout. The one on the right sets off for this manic charge across the battlefield. He's doing some random turret swinging. Now he's going for the T-29 now. Now this isn't just some stupid move to outflank, I think. Assuming he's a bot, his aim at stuff when it shows itself script has just kicked in. And rather helpfully he's got a little keep the yeah, he also stops to shoot. But he can't hit, so he moves forward. Anyway. Interesting that. But yeah, so then he goes forward and he's just sitting here like an idiot, which he is. And he gets taken out by everyone else, the timer counts down, and we lose the battle. Now, I mean, some of you are probably thinking, are they just retardedly stupid players? My answer, no. I mean, they look like normal. I mean, they do, in some respects, look like just retardedly stupid normal players. And it could be the one on the right was just mimicking the one on the left. They weren't in a platoon or anything, but no, the firing of high explosives, the random turret scanning, and above all, the completely insane positioning. I mean, it could just be this timer expired for positioning and he thought he'd better move up. But now this one is a encounter with a more stereotypical bot. This is the more common bots that you're going to find. It's that AFK type T-34 back there. So I'll go around here, kill some RC. I've just gone over the hill, flanked them, killed 2 tanks up there, got a third. Now I've spotted him, so I'm thinking, yay, free kill. Nice AFK tank. We're murdering them here. It's an easy game. No, that's not cheating. That's called you sit in the open place and then turn your back to the tank that when he comes to flank you, you moron. Anyway, so I'm sitting here happily murdering his rear armour. Well, and then he turns his turret. I'm thinking, crud, I'm stuck up against him. I'm on low HP. But look, he's obviously using auto aim. He's got no idea what he's doing. So I drive forward, and of course, nope, nothing. He misses at point blank range, and I give him a final one through the turret. So that is obvious, but you get quite a few of those that just spring alive and you come clear. Report them without hesitation, because reporting actually does do something. There was somebody on the forums a while back who he was going on the botting threads and taking reading out their tips, and there were quite a few of them who had got banned quite a bit, and there was old hands saying don't bot at the higher tiers because the players there will spot you, so will spot your tank's stupid move rings and realise that you're a bot. And others saying yes, I've got reported. You need to bot during the middle of the night when there are no mods online. And so reporting does actually do something. It can actually do something, and by control clicking on their name, go to complain, go to report idle/bot, and Wargaming, if they get enough reports of somebody, which obviously they will do if they're botting in hundreds of battles, then you can effectively solve the bot crisis. And seriously, they do act on your report. So that's about it. Just remember, watch out for erratic movements, erratic and illogical movements, firing of HE, and yes, AFKers that suddenly spring to life when you go near them and scare you to pieces. Anyway, that's it, and have a nice battle time.